Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Chair Yoga on Thursday, the 30th of March. I am pre-recording this class on Tuesday for you. My brother, who lives in the other side of the country, made a kind of a quick detour on his trip and has decided to come to Pennsylvania. And I felt like I would really like to see him because it's been almost 2 years. And the only time we could work out is Wednesday evening. So I wanted to pre-record a class for you because you were very important to me. And I didn't want to give you a space here or a gap. So we're going to do a little bit of chair yoga today. Hopefully you'll take the time to watch this, and we'll reconnect the following week in person here on Zoom. So it is allergy season, isn't it? It is everywhere. The color of my car is changing from white to yellow, and it's amazing. So the first thing we want to do is start out today. We want to start out centering, and then we're going to actually work on some alternate nostril breathing, which may give you a little bit of relief to some sinuses if you're experiencing that. So let's get comfortable, right? Let's get into our chair. Let's make sure that we're grounded. Let's make sure that we're sitting up tall and straight, like we always do when we center. We want to take a breath, a pretty big breath, and inhale. And then let's just let that breath slowly out through the mouth. Very good. We're going to do another one or two of those. Great job, everyone. Nice to center. Nice to take a moment to come inside. Let's maybe allow our eyelids to close a little bit, or at least drift shut. And when we do that, let's go in search of our breath. You know, the breath happens 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we don't have to ask it to do that. Just occurs, and it usually occurs in the background, doesn't it? Something that we don't really pay too much attention to. But for this moment, let's find that breath. Let's see where it is. If you need to add a color to it, that's a great idea. I'm going to use my blue of my shirt today. And we see where the breath is entering the body, and how it travels down the bronchial tubes into the lungs. It does the air exchange, and right back out it goes again. Good job. So now that we've found the breath, let's take a moment to, what does it look like? Let's define our breath, this breath that we have right now at this moment. What does it look like? And just as a reminder, there are no right or wrong answers here. What does your breath look like right now? Is it soft and jagged, or jagged, or is it warm, or is it cold? Maybe the exhale is longer than the inhale. There you go. Nice observations. And what we want to do is we want to actually make this breath soft and gentle. We want to make it warm and comfortable. And I'd like you to make the exhale and the inhale equal length. For me, it's usually a 1, 2, 3 count on the inhale. And then I do a 3, 2, 1 on the exhale. Pretty simple, easy going. I'm sitting on the sofa or on the back porch having a cup of tea breath. A breath that is soft and gentle, warm and comfortable. And now I'd like to modify that breath a bit if we could. I'd like you to take it to a 5 count on the inhale. And then make it a 5 count on the exhale. So this breath is going to be bigger. It's going to be fuller. It's going to be more robust. Maybe that's a good word. You may feel that after you do this for a minute or two, that maybe you're a little more refreshed. Maybe you're a little more awake. There we go. Good job, everyone. 5 count, big on the inhale, big on the exhale. You may begin to feel a little coughing going on, maybe just a little clearing of your throat. That's a good sign. That means that what we're doing is actually working and that we are moving older, stale air that's in those lungs out and exchanging it with fresh, clean air from the room. Nice job. So I want to do another modification if we could, please. We're going to keep that 5 count on the inhale. And then on the exhale, we're going to do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But then I'd like you to add another 1, 1, and 1 to that breath. And when you do that, can you tuck your belly button in towards your spine? And then when you get to that extra 3 ones, just let go. And let the inhale start all over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reversing that to a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, as you pull your belly button to your spine. And then just let go and let the inhale start all over again. It's a little trickier breath, isn't it? I'm asking you to multitask here, asking you to keep the breath at a different pace, different cadence. I'm asking you to keep it soft and gentle and still warm and comfortable. But I'm asking you to have a longer exhale than on the inhale. Remember to keep it soft and gentle. Pay attention to the breath. There we go. Good job. We're going to do a couple more because it's a little trickier to learn this one or to remember it. And when you're doing that extra exhale, will you notice for me, please, what does your body feel like at that point? Like when you add that little extra 1, 1, 1, does your blood pressure drop maybe just a little bit? Or maybe your heart rate slows 1 beat a minute. Or maybe we just feel better because that extended exhale is where the relaxation comes to our body. One more nice, beautiful breath. Great job, everyone. So let's open our eyes. We'll gently begin to let our breath return to a 3 count. Inhale and exhale. Wiggle our fingers and toes. Welcome ourselves back to the mat. Hey, there we go. Good job. So we were talking about allergies a few moments ago, right? Or I was talking, and you were listening so well. I want to remind us of alternate nostril breathing. Okay, it's a good way to help clean out the sinuses. So how does that work? Index and middle finger on what we call the third eye, or just above the eyebrows in the middle. That allows us to have a thumb that will push against one nostril. And it allows us to have a ring finger and a pinky that will actually push against the opposite nostril. So let's talk about this for a second. Fingertip of the index and the middle finger on the third eye, right between the eyebrows. We're going to take the thumb And we're going to close off this nostril. And now I want to inhale. And now I want to exhale. Let go of the thumb. Push against the opposite nostril with the ring finger. And now inhale through the other nostril. And now exhale. Let go of the nostril with the ring finger. Push the thumb to the opposite nostril. Inhale. Exhale. Change nostrils. Change nostrils. If you're starting to feel dizzy or a little lightheaded, this is the perfect time to stop. Nice job, everyone. Wiggle your fingers and toes. You may be looking for a tissue at this point, just because we may have gotten a little bit of passage movement here. Good job. Alternate nostril breathing. It's a great alternative to helping to the nasal spray. It's a great alternative to allergy medicine sometimes. For some of us, it works. For some of us, it may not work as well. So give it a try. See what you think, particularly as we enter into this allergy season. Things get a little bit goofy out there, right? All right, I'm going to switch chairs. We're going to get into our, what I would call our normal chair yoga routine. Let me fold this one back. Great. Good job, everyone. Good. Glad you can see me. Okay, reminding ourselves that we are going to ground through our sit bones, which are right here. I'm going to put a little bit of space between the back of my chair and my back. I'm going to look straight ahead. I'm going to look straight ahead. I'm right now looking out the window at the new BD medical building over there. I'm going to anchor. Maybe it'll be on the chair, but maybe it'll be on my knees. I'm going to begin by inhaling and looking up towards the ceiling. And I exhale and let's the chin drop down towards the heart. Inhale up. There we go. Exhale, chin dropping down towards the heart. Inhaling up. Exhaling down comes the chin. Great job, everyone. We're just starting to warm up the neck. And it's only in that upper portion of the neck that we're really starting to work. Inhaling back to center, and on my next exhale, I want to look out over the left shoulder. Inhaling back to center, and then I'm going to look out over the right shoulder. Sitting up straight, keeping my back off the back of the chair. Just gradually, nicely, carefully getting into a little bit of neck rotation now. Remember, we started out with an up and down movement. Now we're just starting to go a little sideways. So many muscles in the neck. Every movement that you can do with the neck that's different from the previous one requires a different muscle or a combination of muscles. Back to center. Let's take that left hand and put it up on the right shoulder and the right hand up on top of the left shoulder. Let's get that there. Good job, everyone. See what that looks like? There. So why did I put those hands up there? Because I want to hold my shoulders down. Because on this next stretch, what I would like to do is sit up straight, have good posture. And then I want that left ear to drop down towards the left shoulder. That's on the exhale. I'm going to inhale back to center. Going in the opposite direction. Wonderful. Back up. There we go. Another set of muscles. Making this movement and counter movement possible. Great job. Remember, we're just going to that point of resistance. We're not interested in pain in yoga class. There we go. Good. Back to center. Shake your hands out just a little bit because I was kind of grabbing on there and really kind of clamping hard. I'm going to put it back up there and we're just going to do a gentle neck roll. Oh. Sitting up straight. Back against the back off the chair. Here we go. Opposite direction. You may hear some different noises going this way. Whew. I like it. Great job, everybody. Shake it out. I like it. Shoulder rolls. So we've done a pretty good job of opening from the assertion points up on underneath our skull down here. So let's continue on down the spine. I'm going to inhale those shoulders up towards the ears, and then I'd like you to roll them back. Inhale up and roll them back. Great job. Look at that. Oh. See? Wonderful. Remember, only the point of resistance. You may feel weirder on one side than the other. This time we're going to inhale the shoulders up and then we're going to roll them forward. Remember, we're looking straight ahead. We have good posture. Trying to sit up straight. That kind of isolates this movement that we're doing into the shoulders. Oh, wonderful. Good. Whew. Good. Shake it out. Always want to keep things loose and going here as we can. Shoulders are exceptionally tight, right? Because of all the movements that we do, typing on the computer, eating, dining, working out, all those things. All right, backstroke. Right hand comes to the front of the left shoulder to kind of remind that left shoulder to stabilize. Okay? And then this left hand is going to come up in the air wherever it feels comfortable going. The palm will roll out to the side, and then it just continues on around the back. Remember, the right hand is kind of stabilizing that left shoulder. And my left arm is only going where it wants to go, where the resistance is, but where there is no pain. There you go, everybody. Great job. Feeling good, isn't it? I love it. There. So the left hand is not going to come up to the front of the right shoulder. The right hand is going to dangle in. It's going to come up in the air. Palm's going to roll out. And then that right arm is going to go around to the back wherever it feels like it can go. And being in a point of resistance, there we go. And not, okay, not in a position of pain. There you go. Great job. Oh, one more time. Wonderful. Good. Let's shake that out. All right. So we're gonna do, and the one that I recently added, I'm gonna turn this at an angle. I think this is a better view for us. I recently added this to our series of asanas, and I like it. And I think this is where it belongs. So extend your left hand out. Okay. There you go. Straight out, just like that. And now bring it across center line. So you're taking the left hand, the left arm, and moving it towards the right. You're going to bring the right arm up and under. There you go. So maybe it looks like this. That's fine. Wherever you can get it. Now what we want to do is we want this right hand that's pointing up towards the ceiling to pull and tuck that arm in towards our body. Oh, and let it come back out again. And down and shake it out. Let's do that one more time because I'm not sure my direction was really good on that, but we'll try. Left hand straight out. Bring the left arm towards the right shoulder a bit so the right arm can come up underneath. And now what we want to do is work that arm towards the right shoulder. Wonderful stretch. Doesn't that feel good? Oh, great. And down it comes. Whew, I like it. All right, right arm comes out. It's going to come across towards the left shoulder. Left arm is going to come up underneath like this. I'm looking at my left palm just to let you know. And this feels much different than the other side. But what we're doing now is we're going to, oh, there we go. Put pressure with that left arm, bringing that right arm towards the left shoulder. Great job. And down. Shake it out just a little bit. Let's do that one more time. Right arm comes up and over in front a little bit. Up underneath. Looking at the palm of my left hand. Bringing that in. Lovely. Great job, everybody. Shake it up. All right, gonna come back. We're gonna do locomotion. I'm looking straight ahead. Feel really comfortable in my chair, grounded with my sits bones. I'm gonna reach both hands out. Like you're reaching for a friend or maybe to grab if you're grabbing a baby. There we go. Drop the elbows down about 5 or 6 inches. This is the inhale right here. Exhale, bring those elbows in towards the trunk. There we go. When you get them in next to your rib cage, pinch the shoulder blades together. There's your exhale. Feel that stretch. Oh, wow, it's wonderful. Inhale, back out. Exhale, elbows coming in towards the rib cage, towards the trunk. Pinch. Inhale, out. Exhale. Oh. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, man, I love this. Shake it out, everybody. Wonderful job. Okay, good. So, I'm going to turn back sideways for you. We're going to work into seated eagle. Seated because we're staying seated. Okay. Eagle. I love this thing. Right hand comes up. This is our tricep, right? It's there we go. There's the tricep, and it's sort of parallel to the floor. All right. Left hand comes under. So there's like 3 choices here. Maybe the left arm comes under like I just did, and I can grab a hold of the wrist. Or maybe it's just going to come to the elbow today, just like that. All right. Or maybe it's going to have to go over. It's up to you. It's your choice because this is your pose and we're in a position that we want to be in a position of resistance, not a pain. So for me, right hand up, left arm under. That allows me to grab my thumb. I'm keeping my elbows together. And I'm going to inhale and up. They come. Elbows stay together. Notice that. Exhale, elbows stay together and down they come. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. One more time up. Where's the eagle part of this, Reber? Arms come apart. That looks like an eagle to me. Shake it out. Wow. Left arm up. So now I'm going to bring my right arm under. But maybe I'm bringing my right arm over to the side, just like this. Or maybe that right arm is going to come this way. The one thing I want to make sure that I do is I'm not doing a repeat of the pose that I just did. So that pose, I have the left arm under. So when I bring the right arm up, it's either going to go under, it's going to go to the side. But it feels totally different. Looking straight ahead, keeping my elbows together, up it comes. Exhale and down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. You guys are doing great. Wonderful. Exhale up. Show me your eagle. Ah, wonderful. Good. I love it. Whew. It's nice, doesn't it? Yeah. I love it. Okay. Sideways a little bit, thanks so you guys can see me. We want to intertwine our fingers, keep the index finger pointing straight up. Let's place those two hands together on the outside of the right knee. Sit up straight with good posture. I'm going to inhale up. This is on the inhale, and I'm going to twist. And then on the exhale, I'm coming down to the outside of the left knee. Ooh, that was tricky. Inhale up and twist. That's all on the inhale. Exhale down the outside of the right. So we want to raise our arms as high as we can and feel the resistance but not pain. So in everybody's case, it'll be a little bit different. Maybe you can straddle your ears with your arms. Maybe you're just good forward. Like, let me show you the side view. Maybe it looks like that today. Or maybe it looks like this. Anywhere you're at and you feel the resistance, you're fine. So on that right side, we're going to inhale up and we're going to twist. And then we're going to come down on the outside with the exhale on the left side. Inhale up, straddle the ears if you can, and twist down on the outside. Looking straight ahead with good posture. That what we're doing is we're really moving that twist down the spine, right? You can feel what we're doing. You know what we're doing. There we go. We're getting into areas of the spine, the rib cage that just don't get moved that much, right? Our normal day, everyday activity doesn't normally include this kind of stretching. There we go. And wonderful job, everybody. Great. Let's just shake it off. Good time maybe for a helicopter. Right? Oh, yeah. I like it. Nice. Okay. Right hand. Working our way down. Concentrating a little bit right now on the rib cage too. Right hand is going to attach itself to the chair. Left hand is going to dangle. Here we go. Inhale that left hand up. It'd be great if it could be right over top of your head like this. Right? That would be awesome. That's the inhale. And okay, that will get there on the inhale. Then here's the exhale. As I'm reaching to take that left hand beyond the right here. And inhale back down. Up. Nice. And back down. Inhale up. And back down. Let's do one more of those, okay? Wow. Good job, everybody. Shake it out, switch hands. Right hand comes up. Remember, they're going to feel different, right? Because of the shoulders, right? So maybe mine's not quite as far overhead as the other one was, but that's fine. There's the exhale, there's the stretch. Down on the looking straight ahead, reminding myself I want good posture. And up. And up. Oh, yeah. Good. One more time. And down. Oh, shake it off, everybody. Good. Time for me to switch pages here to make sure I got my notes right. Okay. Good. All right. Seated twist. Opposite knee. Shoulder width maybe. Apart for the knees. Right hand on the left knee. We reach out with the left hand. And on the inhale, we watch that left hand go back behind. So I'm looking at the left thumb, I'm looking at my left hand, I'm doing a really incredible twist here. And then on the exhale, I would come to center line, which is there. Then I'm going to come across the body for a little bit of a counter twist. Good. Inhale. Following the thumb, looking straight ahead. Just finding that point of resistance. Exhaling back to center line, a little bit over. Inhaling one more time. Sitting up straight. And back, center line. Great. Shake it out, everybody. Cool. Left hand on the right knee, right hand up. Inhaling, sitting up straight, looking at that right hand, watching that right thumb. Exhale back, hit the center line, come across the body for a little counter twist. Holding onto that knee with the left hand really enhances that stretch. Okay? It puts up kind of a roadblock. So that we really have to stretch where we want the stretch to be. Oh, yeah. Back. Oh. Great job. Center line. Cross for a counter. There we go. Great. Wonderful. Shake it out, everybody. Okay. I'm going to try something new. I think it's new. May have added it last class, but I want to widen the legs. I'd like you to take your right forearm and put it on top of your right thigh. And we're going to take this left hand and we're going to go over. Okay, a little different than the one we just did. But then we're going to really take the stretch down into the mid-rib cage or even into the hip area. See the support I have with this right hand right here? Okay. Okay, and then back down. Back up. Resting my right forearm, right, on top of that right thigh. So I'm very safe. But with my knee spread, it's actually allowing this to occur in the lower part of the rib cage. Oh. And down. And I'm going to come back up and shake it up. So, left forearm on top of the left thigh. Up it comes. This feels really different. Oh. And down. Great. Reaching with everything we got. And down. And it feels so different and it's so okay. And down it comes and up I come to an upright sitting position again. Shake it out, everybody. Wonderful, wonderful. I think we've done a really good job on this upper part. I'd like to get into the hip a little bit. Okay. So I readjusted my seat, feel really grounded through the sits bones. And we're going to start with the exhale part of our breath. Do this pose. It's a little different than most of our poses. I'm looking straight ahead, and on the exhale, I want to lift that left leg up. I want to grab the knee with both hands. I want to lift the leg up higher, but I'm still looking straight ahead. And on the inhale, I'm going to put that leg back. 3 parts to that exhale. Lift, grab, lift, and down. Lift, grab, and lift. Still looking straight ahead. And down. Let's go to the other side, okay? Lift, grab with both hands, continue to lift that other leg, that right leg up. Still looking straight ahead and down. Lift, grab, lift, and down. Lift, grab, lift. Oh, you're doing great, everybody. This is awesome. And down. Shake it out. Good time for a helicopter. Just keeping everything loose. Do a great job with the spine. Oh, yeah. It's like we're working it today, doesn't it? I think. We're going to do the exact same asana, but we're going to add a piece to it at the end. Okay? So, looking straight ahead, feeling really good that I'm grounded through my sits bones. Lift that left leg up, grab it, lift, and when I get it as high as I think I can, I'm going to roll into this. Oh, and down on the inhale. Lift, grab, lift, roll in, and down. Lift, grab, lift, roll in, and down. Oh, feel how that changed the stretch? How it moved it from the original asana we did and moved it into the lower part of the back as opposed to into the deep part of the head. So, looking straight ahead. Good job of grounding myself with the sits bones. Lift, grab, lift. Then I'm going to roll into the asana and look back up and lower. There we go. Good job. Lift, grab, lift, roll into, and down. Lift, grab, lift, and roll into. Lift, grab, lift, roll into. Awesome job, everybody. Down it comes on the inhale, shake it out. Whew. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, up to sun salute. Oh, look at that. And exhale, let's come right back down to Mother Earth. Wow, that feels really good, doesn't it? We're stimulating the digestive tract. Inhale up. Exhale down to Mother Earth. Oh. Inhale up. Exhale down to Mother Earth. What a great job. One more time for the sun salute, Mother Earth. Exhale right on down there. Oh, wow. Cool. Awesome, man. Oh, just let it hang out here for a second. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Left hand on the left knee. Right hand on the right knee. Let's come on up to standing pose. Shake it out. And I'm going to move my chair around. Because what I really want to do is I want to be looking at the chair seat. Okay? I'll be looking at the chair seat. I'm going to bend over. I'm going to grab both sides of that chair on the seat. So I've got a really good base, right? And I want to kind of look like a human staple. So when I look out over there, I'm saying, well, I should walk my feet back just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to look down at the chair and I'm feeling like up the legs, across the back,
down the arms to the chair, seat. Good. So let's, on the inhale, look up at the wall in front of us. And then when we exhale, let's come up to Halloween cat. Feel free to make adjustments to your feet anytime you want to. That's perfectly fine. Inhale up. This is cow. Exhale to Halloween cat. Arch that back up. There you go. Maybe even bury your arms in between your arms, or your ears between your arms. Inhale up. Oh, arch your back. Halloween cat. Oh man. This is just some really good opening stuff here. Arch your back. Halloween cat. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. This time, when you look at the wall in front of you, let's take our left foot and extend it back onto the mat. So you can either just let it touch the mat back here, okay, or you can raise it up in the air. It's your choice. I'm fine with that. And I'm going to move my mat just a little bit so you can get to see a little bit better view. So that left leg back can look like this, or if you want to go ahead and dangle while I'm looking, that's great. Now, on the exhale, bring that left knee in, look down at the left knee. Inhale back out, look up. Exhale, look down, bring in that left. Inhale back out, look up. Exhale. Oh. And one more time. Back out. We're going to hold this just for a second. Great job. The left foot comes down. Let's go to the right side. What do you think? That would be a good idea. Look up at the wall in front. Extend that right leg back. When you get it back there, exhale. Bring that right knee in towards the heart. Look down at the right. Back out. Look up. Exhale. Sweet. There we go. Look at us. Oh. Out. One more time. We're just going to hold this just for a little bit longer. Sneaking in a little core work here, right? That's what we're working on, just a little bit. Down comes that right foot. Bend both your knees. Put that left hand on the left knee, right hand on the right knee. Let's come up to standing pose. Just shake it out just a little bit there. Right back down to staple. Oh, I love it. Great. Notice when you're in this particular pose, right? Where does the weight of this pose feel? Or where do you feel you're grounded? I think most of it is in the legs. Okay, so that's where you feel most of the weight of the pressure of this pose. Okay, but if we come up on our tippy toes, notice how that switches. A little bit of the weight to the arms and down, up, down, up, down, up, tippy toes. We're working on our balance here. That's what we're doing. Just working. We're also getting a nice little shin stretch and a little calf stretch. But this is, we're moving our balance point forward and down. You can play with this a little bit if you want. You can, what happens if I go to put my ears down a little further? There we go. Great job. So I'm still on my tippy toes, and what I want to do now is take the left foot and reach out to the side and back. Take the right foot, reach out to the side and back. Left foot out. And back. Right foot out and back. Left foot out and back. Right foot out and back. Bend both knees. Left hand. Left knee, right hand. And up we come to standing pose. Take that pressure off. I know that's a lot of pressure on the wrist, so we want to make sure that we're doing a really good job keeping those loose. All right, I'm going to move my chair.
because I want to talk about some balance right now, a little bit more in balance. So there's two poses that we spend a lot of time doing. We spend a lot of time doing mountain pose. We spend a lot of time doing tree pose, and they have a tendency to kind of blend together sometimes. Okay, which means you can get to mountain and then you can work your way into tree. You can work your way partly into tree. So it's kind of up to you. And it's also kind of up to which foot you're working with, because I know that I have a stronger foot in terms of balance than the other. So just be thinking about that. I'm going to use my chair as my support. And you notice that I just stepped back off the mat. Some people like to work on a hard surface like this. Some people are more comfortable on your mat where it's a little sticky. Your choice. Okay. Let's get started in mountain pose. I've got a chair. That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to look straight ahead. And I'm going to remember that all through mountain and tree, I have to breathe. I need to continue to breathe in a nice, soft, easy pattern. Not getting too crazy and trying very hard not to hold my breath. That's really, really important. So here I am, hand on my chair, looking straight ahead. The energy that's from my waist down is grinding or grounding me into the earth. It's trying to give me a very stable foothold or foundation. The energy from my waist up is adding to my height. Okay? I'm standing up a little taller. Waist up, taking a little pressure off those vertebrae and those sacs that are separating. There's my pose. Feeling pretty good. Okay. There you go. Maybe even play with the idea since you have your hand on something. Maybe even think about closing your eye for your eyes. You go, oh, okay. Balance is pretty good. I got my chair there. My feet are pretty good. Wonderful. Open your eyes. Nice. So we're going to lift a heel right now. That's where we're working. We were just in mountain pose, and that might be your balance for today. Because when you lift that outside heel, you may go, uh-oh, okay, things are happening here that I don't want to happen. But it's yours to experiment. Okay, so I've lifted that heel. And now I'm making the judgment whether or not I'm going to go on, or whether I'm going to stay right here. Maybe I stay here and I use my hands as a ballast, and this is where the tree part comes. Okay, there you can see the branches. Playing with that a little bit, seeing how that goes. Put my hand back down. Or maybe I think I'm going to bring that right foot up. Maybe it'll fit on top of the left foot. Oh, how's that work? We'll shake here for me. And then maybe I'll pull that right foot up and maybe it'll slide behind me. Does that work a little bit better? Oh yeah, that works. There we go. Good. Remembering that we're breathing and we're looking straight ahead. I promise you the feet are still attached to your legs, so you don't have to look down. Just breathe. One last option for you, maybe the sole of the foot will go against that calf. But it's in one day it could be one way and the other, the next day it could be the other. But we should work our balance every day, just 15 or 20 seconds on both sides. Remembering that we're breathing, we're doing the support, look at that. And out we come gracefully. Okay, let's do the other side. What do you think? That would be a great idea. I'm going to switch my chair up a little bit. Remember, you want to get to mountain pose. You want to make sure you're really comfortable first before you move into tree. Good. Lifting that left heel, that outside heel. Grounding down, lengthening and stretching. The side's going to feel different, I promise you. What's going to happen here? Does that work or does it not work? Say, oh, I think I'm going to go back. Remembering to look straight ahead. Gotta remember to breathe. multitasking thing we got going here. Or maybe that foot comes out and just experiment with it. There we go. And out we come gracefully. Nice job, everybody. It's a great time to shake it out. Give ourselves a nice little helicopter one more time. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're going to come in for one more breath that I want to talk to you about. There are several names that I have seen on this breath. I've seen one called skull shining breath. That sounds a little spooky to me. One, I've seen it called victory breath. It's just another one that may be of help and may help clean out nasal passages, particularly in this allergy season. Maybe not, but we're just going to go over it. We're going to take a look at it before we go to Shavasana. So it's going to be a series of short exhales. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to close our lips. And then open up your teeth. Take a little pressure off of those. You're not biting down like this. Close your lips. What that does is that loosens the jaw. It takes the pressure off the jaw in this area. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a series of quick exhales through the nostrils. Okay? So it's going to look and sound like this. Good. We stopped. All right. Very important not to get dizzy. Very important not to pass out when we do this. Okay. So it's a very short series of excellent. Wonderful. So 15 seconds is fine. 5 seconds is fine. This is what you want to do. But you may, again, be reaching for the Kleenex box. Okay. Because this could stimulate movement in the nasal passages. And we're going to try it again and get comfortable. Seal the lips, open the teeth. Great job, everybody. Shake it off. Just another possible tool that might be a help. So we're going to get comfortable. We're going to get into Shavasana, right? I'm going to drop a little music onto the class. You know that. Let's find out where this is. Share the screen. Come to advanced, look for some audio. I love this music. It is truly the music that gives me relaxation. A little bit of peace and quiet. What you feel, whether you're leaning back in a chair and leaning forward, maybe you're supporting your head with the palms of your hands, your elbows are resting. 2 minutes for you. A few minutes to once again reconnect with the breath. To find it in that ever complicated body of moves. And just to be thankful for this amazingly wonderful. Such a great opportunity to watch. Where does the breath How amazing is it that it just goes to every cell of our body and it knows exactly what to bring? What it brings to the heart keeps that rhythm pumping, electrical charge so that we continue to live. It's different than what it brings to our digestive system. It keeps that, which is different than what it brings to our kidneys or our bladders. And even the tips of our toes. Oh, yeah. I have no idea how it knows what energy it needs to heal a wound, paper cut that we might have on our hands, itches. It does know, doesn't it? What's it? I always love to watch that part of my life. It sneaks its way through the next thing. Gently touches my lungs and my heart as it works its way to my shoulders where I hold all the stress and tension. Always fun to add that color to your breath and watch it come down your arms through the elbows and wrists to your fingertips. How quickly it just jumps over the vertebrae, gently bathes each and every one that's just passed, separated the vertebrae. Breath gets all the way up to the base of our skull. Just gently moves itself over to the jaw and the chin. I love when I can see that my eyes and my ears have relaxed and the rings in the forehead have just disappeared. And I think that's because we're at ease, my friends. Just for a moment during this crazy day, we're right in peace. So, my friends, let's begin to wiggle our fingers and toes and welcome ourselves back to the mat. We take the time that we need to be gentle to ourselves, to be at ease. There we go. So I want to thank you for coming to class today. I want to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to see my brother. I want to thank you for allowing me to walk part of your journey with you this week. And I look very much forward to joining you next week live on Zoom. Is that the way? Yeah, that worked out that way. So we will be back live next week on Zoom. Thanks, everyone. Hope you have a great week. Namaste.